Matt Harmon here with the real star of the Super Bowl this year. It's Donna Kelce, the mother of Travis and Jason Kelce. Donna, thanks for being here today. How you doing?
It's been an unreal week, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, it's a pretty cool story for all of us, and we're happy that you're here to share it with us. I mean, we're happy that you shared these two boys with us, legendary NFL players, going into this game. So really, we should all be grateful to you. This is really all about you.
That's sweet. You know, I did the foundation, but basically, you know, it takes so many people to raise children, you know, parents, teachers, so many people along the way, coaches. They're the ones that, along with me, have helped mold them into the people that they are today.
And, I mean, it's been cool to just get to know these guys this year through their podcast and everything. I know, I'm sure there's always some hater out there who's like, oh, I'm sick of hearing about this storyline, but give me a break. This is like the coolest thing ever, and I'm sure you're really enjoying it too. You're here with us on behalf of Sleep Number. Tell us what you got going on with them.
Okay, Sleep Number is great. I mean, you need to have good sleep, you know, for obviously a lot of reasons to make sure that your body functions properly. And it's been key in my life. I've had one for over 20 years. I've upgraded, thank goodness. But basically, you know, it'll cradle you like you're in a cocoon almost. And I go to bed really fast with it, so it's great.
And sleep is the most important thing that people overlook all the time.
Yeah, it's really important. I mean, for everything, for, keeping yourself, alert during the day, for wellness, just everything. And even mentally, you know, it's good too.
Yeah, absolutely. It is the most underrated thing, like I said. Hey, I've been asking all of our guests here, what's the question that you've gotten so far the most that you're sick of being asked? I have a feeling I know what yours is, but why don't you tell me?
Yeah, it's just who am I rooting for?
I know.
You know, you can't do it. I mean, if they were on there, obviously I would be rooting for my son. Well, they're both there. So I'm 50-50, right down the line.
Literally the shirt right down the middle. Yeah. That's got to be nice, too, that these guys have stayed on the same team since they've been drafted. You never to change up the outfit.
I know. It's great. It's like I've been doing this for so long. They've been on the same college team, the same, teams professionally, and this is just awesome that they've been able to stay with the NFL teams that they're with for over a decade.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing.
Extremely rare, extremely cool.
Very cool.
We saw on media night, you brought some cookies to the boys on stage.
Yeah.
Are you willing to share the recipe for your cookies with our viewers, or is that a pretty top-guarded secret?
No, I think, everybody loves chocolate chip cookies, and the only thing that I do differently is I throw a little bit of cinnamon in there, and I have white chocolate chips and milk chocolate chips, and that's about the difference in my cookies compared to others.
White chocolate and the cinnamon in there. That sounds like it's a pretty big game changer.
Yeah, they like it.
They like it, and I guess that's what matters.
All of their friends want it at Christmas, so that's what I do.
There we go.
I'm baking cookies, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. Another recipe question here. One of our other Yahoo writers, Charles McDonald, got a mac and cheese recipe from Andy Reid a few years ago, and he brought it back up at media night. I'm going to share the cheeses with you, and I want your feedback on if you would change anything, do anything different. Are you big mac and cheese?
Oh yeah, I've made that many times.
Okay, let's go. Here we go.
You got to put in a bunch of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these are the. This is the funny part about this is that he said 5 cheeses should be good, and he definitely named more than 5. So here we go with the cheeses.
Yeah.
Grated Fontina.
Okay.
Grated mozzarella.
Yeah.
Grated Parmesan. Grated sharp cheddar.
Right.
Gouda and Gruyere cheese.
Gruyere, that's the one that I like too. Yeah, all of those are really good. You need a lot of different cheeses, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's almost like a fondue.
It really is, yeah. I mean,
with noodles thrown in, yeah.
Do you make the roux? Do you bake it? Because I'm taking notes here because I did mac and cheese a few Thanksgivings ago, and my sister's not letting me forget it that I didn't do a very good job.
Yeah, it's just anything in the kitchen takes time, and it just you make your sauce, cook your noodles, and then throw it all together. You have to bake it, so you can't overbake it. That's about it.
You can't overbake it. That's the key. And I'm the type of person that when I'm in the kitchen, I'm doing too many things at one time.
Yeah.
I'm the outdoor guy. Give me the smoker. Give me the grill. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Most guys are.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think your mac and cheese is better than Andy Reid's mac and cheese?
Probably not.
Yeah, Andy looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories from the boys as kids that you would share with us to kind of help us get to know them?
Oh, wow. Well, there was one incident in particular where they had a project in school and they had to determine a science project, which ball would fall faster from the third floor of our house. I was skeptical. I didn't think we should really do this because something bad was going to happen.
Sure.
So we got through it. They put their little chart together. Obviously, all balls and everything falls at the same time, regardless of weight. They had basketballs, tennis balls, bocce balls. Jason decided he wanted to take the bocce ball and put it away. He said, "Where does it go?" Go to the garage. He went to the garage. He's throwing the ball up in the air and catching it up in the air. It bounces off the rim of the basketball and goes right through the windshield of the car.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was like that. Every day there was something new, something broken. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, two bigger guys end up playing football.
Yeah.
Your house must have just been like a constant state of chaos.
Yeah, there were a few holes in the hardwood floor from power bombing them. On the couch. Yeah, you know how it is with boys.
Yeah,
so.
I may or may not have done some similar things growing up as well. So
it's like, quick, hide it. Hide the hole in the wall. We found them all.
Yep. I'm thinking of a specific memory in my music room where I put a hole in the wall and I was like, just move the Jimi Hendrix poster like 5 inches to the right and it should be good.
Yeah, they find it eventually.
Yeah, my mom found that one. They all do. All right, we're going to play a little game with you here, if you don't mind. It's basically like, again, we're just going to try to get to know the guys a little bit better. So, crack open my Sharpie here.
Okay.
All right. Between Jason and Travis, who had better grades growing up?
I think Jason might have.
Okay, that's a point for Jason.
Yeah.
Who calls you more?
Oh, that's a toss-up. Being in the NFL, it's so demanding that I'm usually one that contacts them. Every once in a while, they'll call, ask me a question about the family, some relative or whatever. But most of the time, it's me calling them.
Okay, so that's a tie. No points to either one. Yeah, my sister's always like, you need to call your mother more. It's a boy thing. We're
Absolutely.
We're really bad at this.
Absolutely.
Who had a cleaner room growing up?
They were both terrible. There was food plates always under their bed. The only thing is Travis was very meticulous with how his cars were lined up, how his trophies were lined up, and Jason would throw them in a box.
So do you want to give the point to Travis on that, or again,
I think so.
Okay,
I think so.
We'll give it to Travis.
Yeah.
All right. How about who did their chores more regularly?
Oh. Okay, I will have to give it to Jason.
Okay.
Jason, because if we wanted to go somewhere, like I said, you have to clean your room in order to go to the like the theme park or whatever. Travis would say, "I'm not doing it," and Jason would do both of their rooms. So because he wanted to go really bad.
Yeah, he wanted to go. He knows like there's a process here. Step 1, clean the room. Step 2, get everything.
I want to go to the theme park. Yeah.
Did you guys have any pets when they were growing up?
We did. We had this great dog named Belle. She was a Gordon setter, huge. She loved to jump over the fence. She was massive, very athletic. She'd run around the block in the house, and we'd have to take our van out with the door open and try to coax her in as she's running. So yeah, we would do that really once a week. Yeah, she could.
So who helped with the dog more?
I say they both played with her, but it was really Travis's dog. So
tie or give the point to Travis?
We'll give it to Travis.
All right, we'll give it to Trav then. There we go.
Yeah.
Who got grounded less? Or who got in trouble less?
I think it would be Jason.
Okay.
I heard from the school more about Jason because he was very loud. He has to be to give out, all those calls on the line. But, but Travis, he would smile and get out of everything.
All right. That must be nice. That never worked for me growing up.
Yeah, it worked for Travis. He would just smile. He'd be in there for detention. He'd end up with 2 Cavs tickets. I don't know.
What a life. that never worked for me.
He used to tick Jason off really bad.
So he was just the pretty boy of the two of them.
I guess. They were both adorable, but yeah.
Well, I'm not going to make you pick that. I know better than that. Who made their curfew more often when they were teenagers?
Oh, Travis would shimmy down the portico in the front. He would go out of his window, jump on the flat roof on top of the porch, and he was gone. There were some times we didn't even know he was out of the house.
So Jason was a little more responsible with the curfew.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who shared their toys better?
They were always fighting about toys, but mostly it was about media games. They played a lot of, like mini hockey.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot
Air
of that.
hockey, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So no points for sharing?
No, not really. I don't think they really shared anything. They each had their own stuff. So
who gave you better gifts, or who still gives you better gifts?
That's a toss-up. They are very, very generous as human beings to me, as well as my friends. They get to come and go to their games and everything. I can't pick one.
Okay, no one there.
No.
All right, last one here. Say you got a big group coming over for holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. Who is the son that you can be like, all right, buddy, come here, help me in the kitchen. I need you here, and you can rely on them a little more?
I think it would be Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But they have both been there for me when I've been in really bad situations. So yeah.
So you want to give a point to Jason, or you want to go tie again?
It's got to be a tie. I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right.
But yeah,
you raised good kids.
I can see. I can actually talk about instances when my father died and when my mother passed away and things like that. They've each been with me at different times. So
these are two guys you can count on.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If you can find them. I mean, trying to get a hold of them on the phone is a little difficult because you got a lot of people texting. But yeah.
Well, I don't even have that excuse, but you and my mom could definitely relate on that one. How do I get this boy on the phone? All right, well, our final count here, we had 10 questions. We threw a handful out because these guys are so good, they tied.
Yeah.
But the final count here is 4 for Jason, 2 for Travis.
Okay. He's the more responsible one, but they're both really good kids.
But this does not mean you're rooting for the Eagles. It means you're just rooting for both of your boys, and they're two really damn good kids. Well, Donna, thank you so much for your time today. This was awesome to get to know you, awesome to get to know more about Travis and Jason. Really appreciate your time today.
Thanks.